everyone, Miss Carrie here from Miss Carrie's Creations. For today's 5-minute find, we're going to take a look at ways you can use wood shapes on your projects. Most of the wood shapes that you're going to see me use on my projects are in the main catalog, okay? So you're going to see that there's some that are a wood shape and then there are some that are acrylic, all right? Now, these really don't do the size justice. So like if we take a look at, which one is it? This one. This is the size of that love wood shape right there. And like here's the memories one that's in this. So they're pretty good size wood shapes. So the first card we're going to build, we're going to be building kind of a little shutter card. And so here are all the colors that we're going to be using. And I'm going to be using 2 heart shapes. All right, so I'm going to be shading these heart shapes with stickles, with one of our metallic markers, and with re-inkers. So we are going to start with the little marker here. And I'm going to color the larger heart with this purple metallic marker. You can use just about any marker you want. This one has a thinner end and a brush end. I'm just going to use the brush end today. I'm just going to go across, and this is a bare wood shape. So it's going to soak up whatever color you place onto it. All right, and since this is metallic, we're also going to kind of get that metallic look on our heart. Now we're going to grab some purple stickles because I want this to be even more shimmery. I'm just going to put some on a little palette over here. And I'm just going to swipe that little glitter right there on the wood heart. So we just have that sparkly purple heart. So the next one, we are going to be using our re-inkers. Now this is going to be an intense color. If you want it to be a little less intense, you can just add some water. So I'm just going to pick up some of that Carolina color. And like I said, it's going to work just like a wood stain. We're just going to brush that on there. And the more color you add, the more intense of a shade you're going to get. All right, so then we have that little blue heart. The next card, we're going to have these little squares. And I'm going to be putting some flowers in the squares. We're going to be using liquid pearls, and we're going to be using some of our gloss spray. So we're just going to add some yellow on here. All right, and the next one, we're actually going to shade with our liquid pearls, and I'm going to be doing them in a pink color. I'm just going to squeeze some little pink liquid pearls down on the palette, and then we're just going to brush the liquid pearls right here onto that wood shape. The last thing I do want to show you with our little hearts is how to create a really cute paper piece. So here's some of our patterned paper, and I'm just going to take this little piece of patterned paper. I'm going to grab our liquid glass. I'm going to grab this little wooden one, the smaller one. And we're going to create kind of a little embellishment here using the heart and the paper. So I'm going to put some liquid glass around the edge here. Then we're going to pop this on top of the paper, and then we're going to take our liquid glass and we're actually going to fill it in. And I'm just kind of using the tip of the liquid glass here to make sure I have all the little bubbles out. Okay, so I'm going to let this set aside to dry. And then this heart, I'm not going to fill with liquid glass, but I am going to use the liquid glass to adhere it down on the paper. I'm trying to place it on that paper just so I can see the design I want to see. All right, and this I'm going to set aside to dry too while we build our cards. We're going to add our flowers. So we have those yellow ones that we shaded with gloss spray, and then we have the 2 pale pink ones we shaded with the liquid pearls. All right. And then on this card we have that glitter stickles heart we made. I've got that little blue heart that pops right there on top. We have the 2 cards that we made. This one, we used the gloss spray on these flowers, and then we used some of our liquid pink pearls on these flowers. On this one, we used our metallic pink marker, and then we covered that with some stickles. And then on the smaller heart, we just used our re-inker, set that right there. And then on these two, we took our liquid glass, and we just, this one, we just adhered the heart frame onto the paper and then cut around it. And then this one we actually filled with the liquid glass. After walking my Facebook group through the card making process, I added a few more details to these cards off camera. On this first card, I added some stitching to give those squares a quilt-like look. I also added another layer of liquid pearls on the flowers. On the second card, I added a little coffee cup and another wood shape in blue. This forms kind of a visual triangle between all of those pale blue images. This is a shutterfold card, so it opens up just like this, and you can write whatever sentiment you want on the inside. Members of my Facebook group get to enjoy these 5-minute finds in a 1-hour video. They not only get to see these fun little elements that I use, but they also get to watch how each of the projects are made. If you would like to join my private VIP Facebook group, you can click on the link that I have provided on my blog. I want to thank you for joining me for today's 5-minute find. If you would like to see any of my past 5-minute find videos, I've put that collection icon above. I've also added a video to my most recent card making project. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.